So one of my clients recently did something when she was going out to eat that a lot of people don't do. And this is oftentimes why they struggle when they go out to eat. So, as I always tell my clients, and if you've been here before, you've heard me say that if you're not tracking, you're guessing. And it's going to be very difficult for you to guess your way to success. So, she was out and about with her son, and her son wanted to eat something, and they were approaching a Burger King. So, she pulled into the Burger King parking lot. She stopped her car and she entered exactly what she wanted to eat. And after entering it into the tracker, she realized that if she had had that meal, she would have then been over, almost really close to her calories, protein, carbs, and fats. And it wasn't even dinner time yet. So she made a different decision and was able to make a decision, was able to get something that fit into her daily calories, protein, carbs, and fats, but also allowed her to still have her dinner. Now, this is the thing that successful people do. Again, as they say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And we talk about planning and prepping. Planning and prepping always being the best case scenario. But if you can't plan and prep, at least plan what you're going to have. The most successful people do not make it up as they go. They have a plan. Now, although my client didn't have a plan, she was out and about, she took the time to stop, enter it into the tracker, see where it was going to land her for the day, and then make a decision based on that. And she was able to make a decision that allowed her to have something that she would enjoy, but also didn't cause her to go over on all her macros. And again, most people, what they would do is they would go out, they would eat, they may track it or they may not later on. And then if they did track it, they would realize that they were either over or really close. So most people go into it doing it that way and end up regretting the decisions that they made when they could have done what my client did, what most successful people do, and they figure out where they're going to be, what they're going to be eating, and they track it before they eat so they know where they're going to end up at the end of the meal. And if they're not going to end up where they want to, they're able to make a different decision. So this is what I encourage all of my clients do. And the ones that are more successful take this approach. And my client told me that after she did that, she felt so good about herself because this is not what she normally would have done. But she was taking her goals into consideration and knew that she didn't have to be unprepared. So she did that and it was a complete success. So this is what I encourage all my clients to do. And this is what I encourage you to do if you're looking to get better results. Remember, weight loss fitness is math. And we have enough tools now to allow us to be able to make better decisions in the moment. Yeah, she had to stop, she had to pause, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't take a lot of time. Her son was satisfied, she was satisfied, and my client walked away much happier than she would have if she would have eaten that meal and then found out later on that it was too much and that she was over when she didn't have to. So I encourage you to do that. But also, let me know what you think about this. Have you ever been in that situation before and ever tracked your food prior to find out where you would be? Or do you normally track after when it's all said and done and realize that you're either way far away from where you need to be or way over or just on the money? Let me know down below. Do you even track your food? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you need any help on your journey, click the first link below in the description, fill out the form, and the two of us will figure out together what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be. And of course, as always, the first coaching call is free.